Hi, this is Radhika Apte and you are watching BollywoodHungama.com.
You said that we are living at a time when women are not expected to be Sati Savitris. My character in Hunterrr had a relationship and an abortion. This is a relatable person. I don't know any friend of mine who hasn't had sex before marriage. I don't care what the language of the cinema is as long as it has a connect with real life. Now, that is something that we discussed as well somewhere, but there is one aspect about when we're talking about Deepika's video and what your character has, that you admit that you've had a affair, you've had an abortion and all that, more than one affair that ways. So somewhere when you come to know that the guy is a philanderer as well, does it make it more easy to accept it, or do you think that the guilt factor continues? If
it's a very subjective thing. Like, for example, somebody was asking me about Saint Trupti's character, and I said that, listen, it's not me, it's Trupti. If I were in that place, I wouldn't go for arranged marriage in the first place. So what I'm saying is, I'm a very different person. That's a character that I'm playing. And I think for that character, I think a lot of women that I have made. So basically, when you portray a character, what you do is you take from your experiences, from the people that I've met in the past, who sort of have come from this very middle class mentality. So their upbringing has been pretty traditional, and then you move out, and then you are exposed to this other world, and your viewpoint starts changing. You start thinking differently. So I think you get stuck in the middle somewhere. And then when you reach this stage where you want to get into an arranged marriage, it's not the first choice that a city girl wants to get into an arranged marriage. I mean, usually people want to meet people, not on websites. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's a compromise. In most cases, again, I'm not generalizing, but in most cases it's a compromise. And I think in Trupti's case also it's a compromise. So to meet a man who's like this, he's so honest with her, and he very, very honestly tells her everything that has happened, and actually she obviously knows that this could actually jeopardize the marriage in the first place, and it would just not take place. But the fact that he is so honest, I think touches her somewhere.
HIV test करवा लेना बस.
HIV test करना है. I think that's a must, isn't it now?
You also said that I have done a nude scene for an English film.
Yes.
In fact, I wrote an article about how strongly I felt on the subject of nudity. At the same time, I wouldn't allow my personal space to be violated by any intrusive attention. Some time ago, someone had posted a nude selfie on the internet claiming it was me. The girl didn't even look like me, and the controversy died a natural death. Now, taking the context of this somewhere, you have the scene in Badlapur where Varun Dhawan forcibly just asks you to just take off the clothes, and then he makes all those sounds and everything. Now, somewhere you are extremely comfortable with your body and the way you just react to it. So how important is it for an actor to just be comfortable with herself?
Very. I think it's a very crucial thing, and I always thought that I was very comfortable with my body. I mean, I've had my share of, oh God, I wish I had this and I wish I had that in my body, if I could change this and that while I was growing up. So I've had that, and then I think the more I started doing theatre, the more I started watching more cinema from outside of India, from within India, I think sort of it changed. And then I was really fortunate to meet some people, like the nude scene that I've done in actually 2 films, 2 international films I did nude scenes in, and the people that I'll tell you later, because
पत्ते बहुत सी चीजों के बारे में वो बिल्कुल नहीं खोलना चाहिए राधिका आपको, which is interesting actually.
पता चलेगा आपको ज़्यादा, मतलब बहुत जल्द पता चलेगा. But 2 really crucial films, and they were such amazing people. It really taught me to be more and more liberal actually. I cannot tell you what a relief it is when you feel that you can actually be completely nude and be so comfortable in that space. In the sense
like
full, completely nude, and be comfortable because you're performing. People around you respect your body more than you can even imagine. And I was so touched by that, and it was actually dealt with a lot of neutrality. It dealt with like, okay, there's a nude scene the way there is a scene with clothes. So I think after Badlapur, I mean, a lot of people told me that when you actually strip, we didn't even look at your body because we were still in the scene. And
exactly, because it is the scene itself is very revolting.
I do have complexes about my body otherwise, but when you're performing, I think I have learned at least a little bit from all these people that I've worked with to be very comfortable with my body, and I think that's the best liberation I think one could ever experience.